You go to bed tonight feeling completely normal. No headache, no fatigue, not a single warning sign. But tomorrow morning, you wake up. Your mouth can't form words. Your legs won't hold you steady. One arm no longer moves. And in that moment, your life is split into two halves. Before and after a stroke that struck while you were asleep. As a neurologist, I need to say something very directly, something that shocks many people over 60. Most of the strokes I see do not come from smoking, not from fast food, not from being inactive. They come from a habit that seems absolutely healthy. Fruit. Yes, the very fruits you eat every day, believing that they are good for the heart, good for the brain, good for digestion. The more you eat, the healthier you are. May quietly be preparing a stroke while you sleep, especially if you're over 60. The most frightening part is not the fruit itself. It's that no one ever warned you about timing, dosage, and drug interactions. Some fruits can cause blood sugar to spike at night, make your blood thicken without you realizing it, interfere with heart or blood pressure medications, and silently form a blood clot no bigger than a grain of rice, yet powerful enough to steal your speech, your memory, or your ability to walk independently. Today, I'm going to tell you about 9 of the most common fruits that many people over 60 are eating the wrong way every single day, and why they may increase the risk of stroke, memory decline, or even brain hemorrhage. If you've ever thought, everything I eat is natural, so it can't be dangerous, then you need to watch this entire video, not to scare you, but to give you time to change. And I say this with the full responsibility of a doctor who has seen far too many people say, I wish I'd known this just 1 month earlier. As a neurologist, I've witnessed many sudden strokes. But what haunts me most is not how severe they are. It's how familiar the cause is, so common that no one ever suspects it. And bananas are one of the clearest examples. You've heard this your entire life, right? Bananas are soft and easy to digest. Bananas are rich in potassium, good for the heart. Bananas are the perfect snack for older adults. And in your 30s or 40s, that may be true. But after 60, your body no longer handles bananas the same way. The first thing that changes is your kidneys. As we age, kidney filtration slows down. Even if lab results still appear normal, the ability to excrete minerals, especially potassium, declines significantly. So what's the problem? Bananas are extremely high in potassium. A single large banana can contain more than 450 milligrams of potassium. If you have high blood pressure, have diabetes, have mild heart disease, or are you taking blood pressure medications, diuretics, or ACE inhibitors, that potassium may not be fully excreted. It accumulates in your blood, and when blood potassium rises, your body begins reacting in dangerous ways. Your heart rhythm becomes irregular. Your blood vessels constrict. Your blood becomes thicker and more sticky than normal. This is the perfect environment for blood clots to form. And if that clot travels to the brain, just a few seconds are enough for an entire region of the brain to shut down. Let me tell you about Mr. Raymond, age 66, a retired carpenter, highly disciplined. Every morning, a bowl of oatmeal, 1 sliced banana, blood pressure medication with orange juice. He followed this routine for over a year and proudly believed he was eating healthy. Until one morning, his wife found him collapsed in the bathroom. The left arm is completely limp, slurred speech, blank stare. At the hospital, scans revealed a small but devastating stroke. Blood tests showed dangerously elevated potassium, nighttime heart rhythm disturbances, a blood clot that formed while he was sleeping. He had no idea that 2 bananas a day combined with blood pressure medication had pushed his body past a safe threshold. The most heartbreaking part? Not a single doctor had ever warned him that bananas could be a problem. And here's the truth. Very few people over 60 are ever told. You do not need as much potassium as you think. Not from supplements, not from multiple servings of fruit, and certainly not all at once. The most dangerous time to eat bananas is in the evening, because at night, circulation slows, blood thickens, medications are still active, the brain is most sensitive to oxygen deprivation. 1 banana at this time can create a perfect storm, stiffer arteries, increased clotting, and a blood clot that may not give you a second chance. So what should people over 60 do? If you still want to eat bananas, limit to half a banana per day, Eat it only in the morning. Always pair it with protein, Greek yogurt, nuts, or eggs. Avoid banana smoothies. Avoid banana bread. Avoid eating bananas before bed. And most importantly, talk to your doctor about potassium-rich foods and the medications you're taking. Because the truth is this: what was good for you at 40, it is no longer guaranteed to be safe at 60. And if bananas, a fruit so familiar that no one questions it, can be this dangerous, then how risky might those small, sweet fruits you eat without thinking every day really be? In the next section, I'll talk about grapes, those tiny, sweet grapes, and how they silently push blood sugar, vascular inflammation, and stroke risk closer, day after day. Now I want you to think about a fruit that almost no one is afraid of. Not sour, not aggressively sweet, not labeled as high sugar like candy or desserts. Grapes, small, plump, chilled grapes. You see them in fruit bowls on the dining table, in lunchboxes prepared for older adults, on the table after family meals, just for a refreshing bite. And many people over 60 think, just a few handfuls of grapes. What could go wrong? It's fruit. But as a neurologist, I need to be very direct. Grapes are one of the fruits most likely to cause silent strokes in older adults. Not because they are toxic, but because they are too easy to eat and too rich in concentrated sugar. When you look at a grape, you see nothing dangerous. But in reality, a grape is sugar wrapped in a thin skin. All it takes is one handful of grapes, especially seedless, very sweet varieties, to flood your body with a rapid spike of glucose and fructose within minutes. In younger people, the body can handle this. But after 60, everything changes. Insulin responds more slowly. Brain blood vessels become thinner and more fragile. Blood sugar control is no longer as stable as it once was. So what happens when blood sugar rises quickly? It's not just high sugar. High blood sugar causes direct inflammation inside the blood vessel walls. The arteries supplying the brain begin to harden, narrow, develop microscopic tears that you cannot feel at all. Your body reacts by forming blood clots to patch these tiny injuries. The problem is this: in older adults, blood vessels are already narrowed. It only takes a very small clot to block blood flow to the brain, and you have no idea it's happening. Let me tell you about Mrs. Jeanette Morris, 80 years old, a retired schoolteacher. She lived very by the book. No soda, no processed foods, always ate fresh fruit. Her favourite snack was a large bowl of red grapes at lunchtime. She would eat them while reading the newspaper or watching the news. Some days, she ate nearly 2 cups of grapes without realising it. Until one afternoon, while writing a birthday card for her grandchild, the words began to blur. Minutes later, her hand started shaking. Her mind went blank. She couldn't remember the word congratulations. Her daughter rushed her to the emergency room. The result: a TIA, a transient ischemic attack. A blood clot had temporarily blocked blood flow to the brain. Tests showed midday blood sugar spikes. A1C levels are already in the pre-diabetic range, years of low-grade vascular inflammation. She never imagined that. Healthy fruit was quietly pushing her toward the edge of a stroke. And here is what I want you to remember very clearly. Eating grapes today will not cause a stroke tomorrow. The danger is day after day. Blood sugar spikes, vascular inflammation, clot formation. Until one day, it's no longer transient. Especially dangerous if you eat grapes on an empty stomach, eat grapes alone without protein, eat grapes while dehydrated or stressed or are taking. Many people over 60 consider pineapple a harmless dessert, sweet, fragrant, mildly sour, and widely promoted as good for digestion. But as a neurologist, I need to be very clear. Pineapple is one of the most dangerous fruits when eaten at the wrong time. Pineapple contains 3 risk factors at the same time: high sugar, rapidly absorbed bromelain, an enzyme that affects blood clotting, strong acidity, triggers silent nighttime acid reflux. In people over 60, these 3 factors don't simply add up, they multiply. At night, while you sleep, circulation slows, blood pressure drops, the brain becomes most sensitive to oxygen deprivation. A bowl of pineapple after dinner can cause blood sugar rises without being burned, abnormal blood behavior, clotting too easily or thinning unpredictably, acid reflux without pain, silently reducing oxygen delivery to the brain. I once treated Mrs. Clara, 77 years old, who ate a few slices of pineapple every evening to help digestion. One morning she, staggered, spoke slowly, couldn't maintain her balance. Diagnosis: a posterior circulation stroke, a type that very often occurs during sleep. Pineapple didn't kill her instantly. It created the perfect conditions for a blood clot to form overnight. Advice: eat pineapple only during the daytime. Never eat it on an empty stomach. Never eat it before bed. Avoid it entirely if you're taking blood thinners. 90% water, but it leaves your brain thirsty. Watermelon is widely seen as the symbol of hydration, but the truth is, watermelon has a mild diuretic effect. In young people, this is usually not a problem, but in people over 60, especially if you are taking diuretics, have low blood pressure, have a weak heart, eating watermelon at night can cause overnight dehydration. When dehydration occurs, blood becomes more concentrated, flows more slowly, clots more easily. I once met Mr. Howard, 82 years old, who ate watermelon after dinner to cool down. The next morning, severe dizziness collapsed when standing up. Tests showed hemoconcentration, thickened blood, a drop in blood pressure. A small ischemic stroke that formed overnight. Advice: eat watermelon during the day. Avoid it in the evening. Replenish light electrolytes. Be cautious if you're taking cardiovascular medications. Oranges don't just contain sugar. They contain furanocoumarins, compounds that inhibit the liver's ability to metabolize medications. This is especially dangerous if you are taking blood pressure medications, statins, heart medications. I once treated Mr. Elmer, 79 years old, who drank orange juice with his medication every morning. The result? Medication accumulation, unstable blood pressure. A mild ischemic stroke. He didn't take the wrong medication, he ate the wrong way. Advice: never drink orange juice with medications, reduce intake. Ask your doctor about food-drug interactions. Modern apples have been selectively bred to be sweeter, causes rapid spikes in blood sugar, trigger inflammation of the vascular endothelium, increase the formation of tiny blood clots. Mrs. Louise, 81 years old, ate a Honeycrisp apple every afternoon. The result? A mild stroke, prolonged unstable blood sugar fluctuations. Prioritize tart green apples like Granny Smith. Always eat apples with protein. Avoid eating them in the evening. Cherries contain salicylates, similar to aspirin. For people who are taking aspirin, taking blood thinners. Cherries can thin the blood too much, increasing the risk of brain hemorrhage. Mr. Daniel, 84 years old, ate cherries every evening. The result? A brain hemorrhage, not from trauma, but because the blood could not clot properly. Do not eat cherries frequently. Avoid cherry juice and concentrated forms. Consult your doctor if you're taking blood-thinning medications. Strawberries are among the fruits that contain the highest levels of pesticide residues, are difficult to wash completely, and can accumulate toxins more easily in older adults. In addition, strawberries can increase uric acid, contributing to vascular inflammation. Mrs. Elaine, 80 years old, ate strawberries regularly. The result? A mild stroke, chronic vascular inflammation. Only eat organic strawberries. Do not eat them daily. Avoid if you have gout or kidney disease. Mangoes. They are extremely high in sugar and inhibit liver enzymes responsible for drug metabolism. Dried mango is many times more dangerous. Mr. William, 83 years old, ate dried mango every afternoon. The result? Medication accumulation, a drop in blood pressure, a mild stroke. Eat only very small amounts. Avoid dried mango completely. Always eat mango with protein. Consult your doctor if you are taking heart or cardiovascular medications. Fruit itself is not bad, but age changes everything. The liver works more slowly. The kidneys are weaker. Blood vessels are thinner. The brain is more sensitive. What was safe at age 40 can become a real risk at ages 60, 70, or 80. The golden rules. Eat fruit during the daytime. Never eat fruit on an empty stomach. Always pair fruit with protein or healthy fats. Avoid fruit before bedtime. Always consider the medications you're taking. You don't eat just to feel full. You eat to preserve your memory, your balance, and your independence. If this video helped you see fruit in a completely different way, comment 1 so I know you're listening. And don't forget to subscribe to Live Healthy every day because every video on this channel is created specifically for people over 60 to help you understand health correctly, avoid silent, hidden risks, and live proactively and clearly every single day. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next video. Your health deserves to be protected with the right knowledge. Live healthy every day. Live healthy, stay sharp every day.